So Nagini, the kitty cat, loves being on top of the truck. My windows are cracked, so I'm wondering, did you go on my truck? Hey, pay attention to me. He's busy cleaning something. And then Mr. Rooster loves helping me on my truck too. Ain't that right, Mr. Rooster? Hey, pay attention to me. Yeah, he thinks I've got food over here for him. So, I'm going to read out all the different problems I've got on this truck. One problem is, it's broke. Okay. Hey, kitty. All right. So this is what my tester had been giving me. Shift solenoid problem. A misfire in cylinder 8, which I fixed the misfire. PCM lost communications, ABS lost communications, no O2 sensor problem. Yet, here's another problem. Let me turn this thing on. Well, actually, I'm not going to turn it all the way on. Actually, I could. It starts. It runs great. It always starts good. It runs great. Fuel gauge works. Battery. Checking the battery thing works. RPM gauge works. Telling me how fast I go works. Yeah. I always have engine light. Sometimes it blinks. My ABS light is always on, and my brake light is always on. And the odometer reading. How do I change that to show? Anyway, my odometer reading right here never counts up. Right now it says door because the door is open. The oil pressure gauge always works, and the temperature gauge always works. But my odometer reading never goes up, never changes. ABS stays on, engine light stays on, brake light stays on. What else? All of these started right around the same time. All these problems. So in my troubleshooting process, I found that. But nothing I can find says that green wire connects to anything. It looks like it had been snipped at one point in time and maybe connected to something else. I don't know. Everything I've found says don't worry about that. Everybody I've talked to says don't worry about that. But I don't believe them. So I'm gonna end up reconnecting all that together. And nothing I have found actually tells me what that's for. Another thing that I've found is everybody says, sounds like you got a grounding problem. So ground is everything that's connected to the negative side of the battery, right? Ground meaning the negative side is connected to things like this, right? Which is the body of the vehicle. And there are different wires that come off of it, like these different wires that go out, right? Different wires that go out to different ground locations. Right here's another ground connection. A bunch of wires back here. See all those little wires? Those are all grounds. Ground wires going out somewhere. Down here, that's ground wire connection. I took that bolt off and I've been cleaning that up. And I'm going to clean these up. All my ground connections. And see, that wire goes up to the battery. All my ground connections I'm going to clean really well. Because everybody says, all this starting around the same time has definitely got to be a grounding problem. But my job is to find all the grounds. And back there, let me zoom in, I'll show you another one. You see that black wire that comes down? Ooh. Anyway, right there, that connector, that's a ground connection. Right, so I gotta get in there and take that connection off, clean that up. And then I need to follow it and figure out where exactly does it go. There are other ground connections in here as well. I gotta find them all. Oh, ow. And over on that other side, over there on the passenger side, let me go around here and I'll show you some more ground connections. That's a ground connection. And if you look at all these little wires. All those little wires go to that one ground connection right here. So I have to take that off, I have to clean this up and put it back together, because I'm going to do that to every ground connection. And where do all these wires go? A lot of wires. A lot of ground connections on this side, on that other side. Everything's got to be grounded. If you don't have a proper ground on something, then your electrical signals are not there and not working properly. So I got to go in here and check the firewall, which is the wall between the engine and the passenger compartment. They call it a firewall because if the engine catches on fire, it helps to protect whoever's inside and give them time to get out. But I've got to go through, I've got to find every ground strap, every ground connection, every ground wire, and go through and make sure everything's properly connected and I don't have any frayed or chewed through wiring or anything like that. Now I've got to go through here, this entire engine bay, everywhere, check everything. So, all my problems started right around the same time, which leads me to believe that, yeah, maybe I do possibly have a ground connection problem. I'm going to be cleaning all this up here in a little bit. And all these wires. Oh, yeah, okay. So this is the ground wire that goes down to that connector, or that bolt down there. Okay. So that comes up, connects right here. And then this other one goes down there. See how it's loose? That's the one I already disassembled down there to clean up. I'm going to take all this apart and clean this up really well. And that other wire goes right here to this ground into the body. So I'm going to check every bit of all this wiring just to make sure everything's good. And what else? Oh yeah, that ground there, and see all those wires back here. All those little wires are ground wires going into that wiring harness. So that's what I'm doing today. And the chickies were all here trying to help. Ain't that right, chickies? I'm going to show you something. So that's a bale of hay. Not hay. Straw. This is straw, what they consider to be straw. I brought another one back here and look at them. Brought it back here and I started spreading it around in the area here. That was kind of worn down and muddy. Started spreading it through there. I was going to do the whole path over to and around, right, so it'll make it easier for us to come through here without getting our feet all wet. But these chickens think it's food. I started putting this out and every one of them came through here and started eating it, scratching around in it, rearranging it. Look at them, they're still trying to do that. They're trying to do it to the entire bale of straw. They think it's food. That rooster eating. What is wrong with you chickens? That ain't food. course, chickens love stuff like that. They would sit out here and eat every bit of this. The entire bale of straw that I had put in the chicken coop at one point in time, I think they ate 80% of it. But it was getting really muddy through here. We've had rain and everything, so I needed to put something down. Not just, you know, for me to walk on, but whoever else happens to come through here. And these chickens got to mess it all up. They think I put it here just for them. Ain't that right, Mr. Rooster? Ain't that right, Mr. Rooster? Huh? Oh, look at them Mr. Roosters. I got a bunch of roosters. I used to think I had 5 roosters, but I actually think I have 7 now. No clue where they all came from. It's just some of the roosters when they're young, they don't look like roosters. And then when they mature, all of a sudden they look like roosters for some stupid reason. I haven't figured that one out yet. But they're pretty birds, aren't they? Pretty birds. Pretty birds. All right, talk to you later.